John Harris did not practice. Juwanza Starlings didn't do much. Deion Bailey did not do much. Hayes Pilar did not do much. Mark Tyler was limited. Marquise Lee was limited. And Robert Woods were limited. So obviously there's a bunch of guys that we need to get back. And the only good thing is we are a day ahead. And so as we go throughout the week, hopefully they all will be back.
What happened? Deion Bailey cleared for contact yet?
No.
What happened to Hayes Pilar?
Neck.
And that happened in the game?
Yes. Did not think it would be something that he missed practice and then has been really sore.
How about Dejan?
Ankle.
Nick Holt was quoted as saying, we'll be okay against those guys. I'd rather play SC than Oregon. Quite honestly, what did you make of that quote?
I don't make much of it. You know, we have great respect for those guys and their staff and their players, and they can say whatever they want. They beat us 2 years in a row, so they can say whatever they want.
You'll say, you know, every game is the same and you have to approach every game, but how badly do you want to beat Sarkisian?
This isn't about Sarkisian or Kiffin. We want to beat Washington because they beat us. And just like anybody we play, we want to win every game that we play. And especially when you feel like you had a game that we could have won, you know, much like the Notre Dame game, you know, you do have a sense from your players that you'd like to get those back because you felt you could have won them. So there's so many opportunities and you have to wait a whole year to have a chance again.
Do you expect George or Mark to be back on Saturday?
I don't know. You know, I think Mark's probably a little more likely than George, but both of them may be there.
Isn't there going to be a lot of talk in the off-season, though, from the winner of the game to the loser in terms of you and Sarkisian?
No, not with us. I don't. Maybe other people do that. We don't really. You know, I think we both respect each other, and we maybe did that stuff. Would have done that stuff 5 years ago or something, but we got enough other stuff to worry about.
Going head to head with him, has it changed your relationship with him off the field at all?
No, not at all. No, I don't think so. You know, we still, you know, find time to end up at the same places sometimes, and families hang out and are very close. So I don't think so at all. Probably brought us even closer, you know, just both becoming head coaches and understanding what the other person has to go through.
What do you think when you're watching a game, whether you get a chance to watch it, what do you think? You're thinking what Sark is thinking?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it, but once again, you know, the Oregon deal just doesn't help us very much, and so we don't really pay much attention to those games when people are playing them because the styles are so much different in what they do, and so you know, we obviously look more at games like Stanford.
You guys are. It doesn't matter in the end because you're not eligible for the Pac-12 title game, but you are, you know, tied for first in the division. Does it matter to you, at the end of the day, whether you are regular season Pac-12 South champions? Is that something that you shoot for?
Sure. Yeah, we'd like to be. You know, because obviously these players have no control over not getting to go to the bowl game. It had nothing to do with them, so they can control winning the games, and so sure you want to do that. You know, just as a message about where we are as a program, and that even with all the adversity and all the sanctions and transfers, all that stuff, that if we were able to still do that, I think that would say a lot about these guys.
Did you watch any of the LSU-Alabama game? And if so, what were your impressions?
Not very much. Just kind of read about it and all the missed field goals. And I just wish that Alabama would have missed one when we played there. They went 4 for 4 and we lost by 2 points. And we went 1 for 4. So that's really all I was thinking about.
Does that, like a 9-6 score, surprise you at all coming out? I mean,
well, I think that score, no matter what, would surprise you, regardless of the defenses, because both of them have great skilled players on offense. So I think it was a little surprising, but not that much. You know, I mean, those are, you know, two maybe the best defenses ever to play. And you know, when you deal with those front sevens down there, you know, it's just a different